Let's talk about rates, and that simply means that we have labels in the numerator and the denominator. Sometimes you got to change both, sometimes you only got to change one. So in number 29, we have 60 miles per hour. Remember, the word per tells you where the fraction bar goes. So we have 60 miles per 1 hour. Now your goal is feet per hour, so we want feet over hour. You'll notice your denominator stays the same, so I don't have to mess with that. I only have to change miles to feet. So 1 mile is 5,280 feet. When I cancel out my miles, you'll notice I'm in feet per hour. That's exactly what I want. So I can go ahead and do my multiplication because they're both in the numerator, and I end up with 316,800 feet per hour. Boom. That's 1 hour. 30. I have 6 kilometers per is the fraction bar per 1 hour. I want to change this to miles per hour. Sometimes it helps to write this over here so you can kind of see what your goal is. That's up to you. But I know that I don't have to change the bottom. I just have to change the top. So I know that 1 mile is 1.6093 kilometers. So the KMs cancel out with the KMs. Now I have miles per hour, so I can go ahead and do the math. 6 divided by 1.6093, because it's in the bottom, so I divide, and I get 3.73 miles per 1 hour, or miles per hour. The average American student is in class 330 minutes per, there's the 1 day. I want to change that to hours over week. Notice I have to change both, top and bottom. So first, I know there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Okay, so that makes the minutes go away. I now have hours. That part's good. Now, I got to go to days. Well, there are 7 days. Oh, shut the front door. We're talking about students. You don't go to school 7 days a week. You go to school 5 days a week. There are 5 days in 1 school week. So days cancels out, and now I'm in weeks. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this over here. I need to change my answer. Time out. All right, so if you take 330 divided by 60, because it's in the denominator, and then multiply by 5, you end up with 27.5 hours per week. And if you did that by 7, don't worry, I did too. But if you're thinking about students, you only go to school usually 5 days a week, especially at the high school setting. A small herd of cattle consumes 16 bales of hay in 2 weeks. So that's what we're given. How many bales will this consume in a year? So we're looking for bales per year. Okay, so I don't need to change the top, I only need to change the bottom, and I need to get rid of weeks. Well, I know there are 52 weeks in 1 year. So weeks cancels out with weeks, and now I'm good. So you'll notice I have 16 over 2, so that's 16 divided by 2. 52 is in the top, so I multiply by 52, and I end up with 416 bales per year for these cattle. And the last one for this page, 33, you are traveling from Indy to Chicago for a job interview, a distance of 180 miles. Your car gets 22 miles per gallon. How many gallons of gas do you need for the round trip? You're going both directions. So I'm going 180 miles. My car gets 22 miles to the gallon. I put the 22 on the bottom because 22 miles, the miles has to cancel out. Right? Per implies this. Now don't forget, we got to go both directions, so I got to multiply by 2. Because this gets you to Chicago, then you got to get back. So 180 divided by 22 times 2, it's going to take me 16.36 gallons to go to and from Indianapolis to Chicago. And that's conversion with rates.